Our new album is it's a huge step forward for us. You know, we knew that if we wanted to keep making music 5 albums deep, then we had to make the best possible Memphis Mayfire record yet. So what we did was we took a substantial amount of time off the road to focus on writing and make sure we had enough time in the studio to record. So I had 2 months off just to myself, just to work on the writing aspect, and I think that that's so valuable. You know, oftentimes bands will go straight from the studio, or I'm sorry, straight from the road into the studio and have to write on the spot, and you can't always come up with your best material like that. So we took time off for that, and then we also took a substantial amount of time in the studio as well. And I think because of that, like, it really allowed us to create the best record yet. So. I think compared to our previous albums, this one's definitely more rock driven, riff wise and instrumental wise. And because of that, I'm singing a good bit more. But it's still a very Memphis Mayfire record. You know what I mean? It still sounds like us. So I don't think we alienated any of our current fans. But at the same time, it's definitely different, and I think it's different in a good way. So. That's a really tough question. I think that we wrote 13 songs that are completely different. You know what I mean? And I think that everyone that owns the album is going to have a different favorite song than the other person. You know what I mean? It's just every song tells a different story. So, we put out 2 singles right off the bat. One's called The Slide I Hold, and one's called Carry On. And those are 2 different songs as well. But I think that some people are going to love the slower tracks. Some people are going to love, the heavier, more screaming tracks, and some people are going to just like a mix of both. And the album really offers so much to listeners. It's really tough to say. We recorded the album in Phoenix, Arizona, and Phoenix is very dry. It's a very dry place. So as a vocalist, that's definitely a struggle. But we did our best to stay healthy and on a good schedule every day to make sure that we could finish in time. And recording albums is like an emotional roller coaster. It's crazy. Some days are amazing and some days are terrible, and you just have to get through it. But yeah, I think that probably the weather, probably like Phoenix climate, is the hardest thing about doing a record. Yeah. This Light I Hold is the obvious, natural progression of our band. I think that for the people that we are today and the artists that we are today, this album clearly represents us as a band. And so if you call yourself a Memphis Mayfire fan, I think that this album is absolutely hands down our best work yet. And so if we started with this record, I would have been proud of it. And if we ended with this record, I would have been proud of it. So.